Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be about my new glorious purchase. What do we think? Wasn't like this when I bought it, was complete driving, nice and cheap, £500 because it's completely rotten. Way too much work needed for an MOT. So, my plan, I've already started, this is my new engine. Because I think if I deal with one more day of my diesel, I'm going to sell it. It's absolutely horrendous. I know there's people out there that try and justify them, but from my experience, it's been nothing but crap. And I know that these are insane. So you're probably thinking it is a bit of a tall task, swapping it all out. But this loom is out pretty much. Apart from one little line of wires here. So this afternoon I'm going to get up in there, behind there, and get this unplugged. So far, doesn't look like it's going to be that difficult. Down here, so this, in behind the dash, underneath your steering column, this is like a huge plug where this whole chassis loom plugs into. And there's another one somewhere. Where am I looking? I think it's that there. No, it's not that. This is frustrating when you can't find stuff, isn't it? Anyway, there it is, this grey one here. I think this is the immobiliser box on the inside. But apart from that, it is literally unplug everything from the engine, where all your injectors are and your sensors, power steering, coolant, oil, the auto gearbox, because this is obviously an automatic. That's all the Cherokees are. And I'm going to swap the box out as well. It's got cruise control, which I'm going to try and fit in mine as well. Luckily, I've noticed on these that I won't need this whole panel. This is actually the same size. So again, that can just be unbolted and swapped out. So far, like I say, it's the swap's going relatively simple. So next stage is that last bit of loom to take out. I've got 2 heater pipes. The motor and gearbox is coming out. So process is going to take, I've allowed 5 days. So filming will be done over about 5 days, just to take my time. If I don't book a week off work and leave it for the evenings, it will never get done. So book some time off, get it smashed in, drive around this badass 4 litre. Second stage of engine conversion. The beast is out. Look how long this thing is. It's unbelievable. One empty bay. Load of gearbox oil. Going really well. Very tricky to drag it out with it all complete, but got there. Now it's time to jet wash it off, give it a bit of a spruce. I'm not going to go mental because I just need it in and done and finished. Reliability more than how it looks. The whole loom is out. And yeah, hopefully this is going to plug straight into the my truck to kind of, so all the clocks and stuff just work without having to do any splicing. But we'll see. Fuse boxes out, the ECU, it's all there. Hopefully it'll be nice. Things left to take out: header tank and the battery tray, and I think that's about it really. Gonna get the fuel tank out because it's full of fuel and it's got a pump, and I don't think the diesel has a pump. So this is where we are. Time to carry on. And it's been out, cleaned, back in. It actually cleaned up not too bad, to be honest. I'm not going to go mental with the thing because I kind of just want it in and working to make sure it's all good. I'll probably do some general maintenance to it, aesthetic wise, once it's been driving for a bit. But I've got a new belt, I've got some pulleys coming, I've got oil and filter, I've got a gearbox filter, gasket and oil coming because that leaks, rock cover gasket because that leaks, and the beast is in as well, starting to strip. Luckily, because I've taken this one apart, this one's going pretty well, nice and fast. I'm going to leave my bumper on. Obviously, I do not want to hurt my neons. I don't want to risk them breaking, because if they break, whole operation is just pointless. So yeah, I don't think the bumper's got to come off because of the cross member. Engine's got to come across this anyway. Mine is considerably higher than the donor, and the engine crane was nearly at its max taking this one out. So I think I'm going to put these wheels on, maybe on here, to bring the front end down. Because obviously once the weight of the engine is out, the truck goes even higher again. So we'll see what happens, but let's carry on. Keep it going, slowly but surely. Oh yeah, she's out. Give the bay a little spruce as well, and it's actually come up really nice. Looking lovely. Here is the old blighter, the POS. It's already on eBay. I'm not messing around. For sale. You want to buy it? Come buy it. Be my guest. Go away. Yes. So yeah, all out, all auxiliaries, wiring loom, everything gutted. I'm currently in the process. You can't even see, I haven't got my torch. Taking the pedal box out. 3 pedals, only gonna have 2. So it's quite tricky in here. Steering wheel's got to come off, as I have to replace the ignition barrel and all the wiring and stuff, because obviously you've got immobilizers and bits and bobs like that, which all need changing. So hopefully it'll be take out, put it in, plug in, and it's all gonna work. Fast forward a couple of weeks, and it's in and done. Basically everything just kind of got away from myself, and I forgot to carry on filming. It was turned into a bit of a rush to get it all done with work and stuff and to get it out. And I've been meaning to try and do the last part of this video to get it up for so long now. I've just been crazy busy, but got some time. I'm in the process of making a bumper, which maybe I'll remember to film that, maybe I won't. So it's in, done, all running. So far, so good. Whilst the engine was out, it fell over and cracked this pot, so it does have a small power steering leak, but minimal problems, really. Go inside. Torch, because it's very dark in here. Everything swapped over inside really well. Transfer is obviously the auto box. Everything works. I mean, obviously the cable that stops this lever from coming down doesn't work. I'm not bothered, as long as it's meant to stop you from changing it in gear when the key's not in. The cable was fitted, but it doesn't seem to do its thing. But everything works, key, dash, all the lights go out, everything's fine and working. Drives really nice, loads better than the diesel, obviously, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Just trying to think what else. The fuel tank was swapped over. Everything's plug and play, which is really cool. It has a small 3-pin plug going to the tank in both vehicles. In the diesel, there's just simply no fuel pump. And in the petrol, there is a fuel pump. And in the chassis loom of the car, there is a wire for the pump out of the petrol tank. So it was literally take the tank out, put the other tank in, plug it in, and it worked. Amazing. Same with the clocks. Take the clocks out, put the petrol clocks in. So I've got the mileage and I've got all the right gauges and the right revs and stuff. All worked fine. Engine mounts were different, so they were changed. Again, all from the petrol. Wiring loom. This is the loom out of the petrol car. The fuse box, the ECU, it's all out of the petrol, and it was all unplugged. And it goes down through the bulkhead here, and on the other side, there's a big white plug. That white plug, plugged straight in. Literally everything worked. I was amazed and very, very grateful. I do still need to get the bulkhead blank, because I've got a nice cold breeze going up my crotch at the minute. But there you go. If you are looking to swap your diesel for a 4 litre, can be done. Again, apologies for not filming it all, but it is kind of self-explanatory, especially on the way I took it apart. It's pretty much the reversal of putting it back together. So yeah, that swap's all done. Lots more content to come along. Like I say, I'm just in the middle of making a front bumper over Christmas. I've got some time off. Rear tyre carrier is going to be made. Wheels are off to be painted. I've got a 1-ton steering conversion going on new brake calipers, track bar, yeah, lights. It's all going on basically, and I'll get as much clips as I can along the way just to keep you guys informed. So yeah, thanks again for watching. See you next time.